Okay, so this is just a quick idea of how to cut Plexiglass or Perspex without a process of scouring it and snapping it over a bench. You can probably even do it this way that I'm going to show, or without using a jigsaw or a bench saw, circular saw. So I just use this. Rechargeable is better because it's less speed and have more control. They are the dimensions of the cutting blade, and you can probably get a thinner one. Now all you do is you mark it out, such as scour it across, come back, go back to that way, go back away, and eventually you'll just cut through it. Just do it very gently to start off. Then you'll get your first line, and then you can basically just sit it and cut all the way along. Now this was my first trial one. I tried a jigsaw with a jigsaw blade, and because it's only 3mm thick, it was on the bench. It had all the just over the bench with no pressure on it, but full support, and it still managed to crack the glass. So in the end I said I'm not using an angle grinder. Now the only thing is, when I say, not using an angle grinder, not using a jigsaw anymore. So the angle grinder was best. I mean, if you're cutting big sheets and they say to snap it and all that over a bench, I mean, you've got to have the room to do that, and I didn't. Now, one thing when you're angle grinding, don't just hold the angle grinder and start cutting all the way through and the way along, because that's what will happen. It will burn. So this was just my trial one. There's a bit of burn there. So on the other side, they're fine. And I did a bigger one after that and never had any issues. So there's the bigger one. And as you can see, no burns, no scratches. I mean, it's obviously into the seal, but there's no damage. So yeah, that was, out of all watching videos and that, this just came to me and I said use an angle grinder, it's easier. Thin cuts till you get through it, it'll stop it from burning, and it's a lot better than the other ways that I looked at.